DIY ice cream making and baking. Hey everyone! Welcome to our DIY segment where we're going to indulge our sweet tooth by diving into two delicious activities, making homemade ice cream and baking some scrumptious treats to go with it. Whether you're a kitchen newbie or a seasoned chef, these recipes are fun, easy, and perfect for sharing. So grab your ingredients, and let's get started. Segment 1, Homemade Ice Cream. First up, we're making a classic homemade ice cream. This recipe doesn't require an ice cream maker, so it's super simple. Here's what you'll need. 2 cups heavy cream, 1 cup whole milk, 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, a pinch of salt. Step 1. In a large mixing bowl, combine the heavy cream, whole milk, and sugar. Whisk until the sugar is completely dissolved. This usually takes about 2-3 minutes. Step 2. Once the sugar is dissolved, add in the vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. Whisk again until everything is well mixed. Step 3. Now, here's the fun part. Pour the mixture into a shallow dish or a loaf pan. This helps it freeze evenly. Cover it with plastic wrap or a lid. Step 4. Place the ice cream in your freezer for about 2-3 hours. Every 30 minutes, take it out and give it a good stir with a fork. This will help create that creamy texture we all love. After about 3 hours, your ice cream should be ready to scoop. You can enjoy it as is, or you can mix in your favorite toppings like chocolate chips, crushed cookies, or fresh fruit. Now that we've got our ice cream underway, let's move on to baking some delicious cookies to pair with it. Segment 2, Baking Cookies. For our baking segment, we're going to whip up some classic chocolate chip cookies. They're the perfect complement to our homemade ice cream. Here's what you'll need. 1 cup unsalted butter, softened 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 3/4 cup brown sugar, packed 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, 2 1/4 cups all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 2 cups chocolate chips. Step 1. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper to prevent sticking. Step 2. In a large mixing bowl, cream together the softened butter, granulated sugar, and brown sugar until it's light and fluffy, about 2-3 minutes. You can use a hand mixer or mix by hand if you prefer. Step 3. Add in the vanilla extract and eggs, one at a time, mixing well after each addition. Step 4. In another bowl, whisk together the flour, baking soda, and salt. Gradually add this dry mixture to the wet mixture, stirring just until combined. Be careful not to overmix. Step 5. Fold in the chocolate chips, making sure they're evenly distributed throughout the dough. Step 6. Using a spoon or cookie scoop, drop rounded tablespoons of dough onto the prepared baking sheet, leaving some space between each cookie to allow for spreading. Step 7. Bake in the preheated oven for about 9-11 minutes, or until the edges are golden brown. Let them cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. These cookies will be chewy and delicious, making them the perfect companion for our homemade ice cream. Segment 3, Serving Ideas and Tips. Now that both our ice cream and cookies are ready, let's talk about serving ideas. You can serve the cookies warm with a scoop of ice cream on top for a delicious ice cream sandwich. Or, if you're feeling fancy, try making a dessert bowl with a scoop of ice cream, some crushed cookies, and a drizzle of chocolate or caramel sauce on top. You can also sprinkle some nuts or fresh berries for a little extra flair. Don't forget to store any leftover ice cream in an airtight container in the freezer. It should stay fresh for about a week, but let's be honest, homemade ice cream rarely lasts that long. And there you have it. Homemade ice cream and freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, all made from scratch in your own kitchen. These recipes are perfect for summer gatherings, family movie nights, or just a sweet treat for yourself. Remember, cooking and baking are all about having fun and experimenting, so don't hesitate to try different flavors or add-ins for your ice cream or cookies. If you give these recipes a try, I'd love to hear how they turned out. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this segment, please like, subscribe, and share your DIY sweet creations with us. Happy baking and ice cream making, and I'll see you next time.